You can only imagine what I've been through today. Today is Monday. No, the Amazon trailer did not arrive in Tucson, Arizona on time. Little Johnny did not get his presents today. There's been a delay in transit. You can collect the refund or you can continue waiting. Eventually it's going to get to you. Okay, now, Andrew, what on earth is going on with this Amazon trailer? How are you holding it hostage? Why are you not in handcuffs, Andrew? Tell us about this Amazon trailer. So, if y'all don't know, last year, I went to go be a company driver. Went to North Dakota, went to Lowe's. The reason for it is because my company was the target of a theft ring. Well, a couple of loads came up missing, supposedly under my authority, due to one of these brokers that ain't got no control over their business. So I said the next time one of these brokers that I book a load through get me set up in some type of theft ring, I will be holding them accountable. I just didn't know what was going to happen with an Amazon load. Now, I booked the load off DAT Load Board through an actual real brokerage that's known, been in business 5 years. Booked the load, got the rate con, went and picked it up from Amazon, went to the receiver to try to deliver it. The receiver tells me, "Nah, Andrew, we didn't order any Amazon products, man. You can't drop that trailer here." "Who told you to drop the Amazon trailer here?" I said, "Man, yeah, that's the paperwork. The paperwork says it's supposed to be a drop. I'm supposed to pick this load up from Amazon, preload it, and drop it right here in your dock door." They said, "Nah, you better not drop that trailer in our dock door. You need to call whoever gave you that load and have them call us." So I reached back out to the broker. I said, "Hey, man, I don't know what's going on, but this warehouse ain't taking this trailer." Broker says, "Okay, no problem, man. I guess they're not ready to receive the product yet. Just drop it at the nearest truck stop, and we're gonna have somebody relay it whenever the warehouse is ready to take on the freight." I said, "Cool." I go drop the trailer, send them the address. I go to the house, and I said, I get to the house and I'm thinking, is that trailer gonna be safe there at the truck stop? I'm thinking about when I left up out of Love's. You know how you see the all drop trailers will be towed? I'm like, man, how long is that trailer gonna be there for, man? Today Friday. How long is that trailer gonna be there? So I said, you know what? I better call somebody. So I called T Hill. I'm like, T Hill, man, I dropped this load of Amazon trailer over at the truck stop, man, because the broker told me to. He said, "You did what? Fool, you better go get that trailer. You can't just drop no loaded trailer at the truck stop, man. Somebody be done broken in and cleaned Amazon." No. I said, "Really?" But the broker told me that. The broker said the drop, he got somebody coming to relay the trailer whenever the warehouse. He said, "Andrew, I'm telling you right now, if you want to stay in business, you better go get that Amazon trailer." So I go get the Amazon trailer. I go get it. And luckily it was still there, because I was at the house chilling. I go get the trailer. Thank God it was still there. Nobody broke in it. Once I get the trailer, I take off. I go to my parking spot and I say, you know what? I'm going to get down to the bottom of this. I hit the broker back. I said, "Hey, man, my boss told me I need to go pick up the trailer because we don't want no freight claims." They hit me back. They said, "It ain't going to be no freight claims, man. I already got somebody that picked it up." I said, "No, you don't got nobody picked it up. I just picked the trailer up from the truck stop." I said, "I'm being lied to. I'm being lied to." I called SoCal. The great SoCal, the one that all y'all be making fun of, the great SoCal. I called SoCal. He picked up the phone. I said, "SoCal, I got a situation going on. Something about this Amazon trailer is loaded. I don't know what's going on, but something going on. I need your help. Need your help. He said, man, what's going on? I said, man, I dropped this load of trailer over at the Lowe's, man. He said, you did what? I said, man, I just got loaded with Amazon. I went to the receiver talking about they ordering them from Amazon. The broker tell me drop it at the truck stop. He said, Andrew, you done lost your mind. You don't drop no loaded trailer at the truck stop full of Amazon, fool. I said, all right, SoCal, man, look, we got to figure this out. SoCal said, don't worry, man, calm down. We're going to call whoever gave it a load. We're going to figure it out. And that's what we at today. One of these brokerages that got me caught up in a theft ring, and now I'm the one that's holding the trailer hostage. And somebody gonna be held accountable, and somebody gonna pay to get this damn trailer back.
Okay. Yeah, so here's, listen, guys, it absolutely will be a stolen load. Okay, and I'm going to be as clear as possible. They are absolutely not going to pay you. Okay, so the only way that we have to either try to get compensation or alert the authorities or behind or whatever is to return the product back to the owner and then try to get Amazon to book it directly with you. Are you guys a part of Relay, Amazon Relay? Do you have an active Amazon Relay account by any way? Like your MC, are you active with Relay in Amazon?
Yes.
You are? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a possible way of getting paid. This is an actual load. Obviously, the scammers booked the Amazon load with an active Relay and then posted it under us and then booked it with you, and then they plan on stealing the load. Okay, so listen, this is what they do. They do this, they drop the trailer off, they take the load, they steal it, they certainly don't pay you. I have nothing to do with coordinating this pickup. It's not my load. It's not my pickup number. It's not my contact information that's been communicating with you all day. It's nothing, man. They're just scam artists. So I understand this is painful. I understand you've worked a full day. You've done everything that you're supposed to do. It was booked off DAT. I'm just telling you, it was a scam and it was hacked. So I can do my best to attempt to work with Amazon to use the VRID number with your active MC and see if I can coordinate some type of confirmation or payment towards you guys. But I promise you, you're not going to get paid by this bad actor. And I you can do whatever you want to do with the load, brother. I'm just saying the right thing to do is to take it back to the shipper, report it through Amazon's authority, and then see if there's anything that can do. Otherwise, you'll have a stolen load. You'll probably be included in investigations and a potential claim,
yeah,
all this, man. It's just so shitty.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is we have legal documentation, so we're not a part of no investigation. And the person that hired us is drop it off at the truck stop. So when we drop it off at the truck stop and we get paid,
Yeah.
then I mean, that's what we're gonna put on the police report.
You're willing to drop a trailer at a truck stop, get your load stolen just so you can cash in your $1,500. Huh?
No, they're not. They said they wanted to go into Kentucky, so they're gonna relay it. They said in the morning they're gonna send us a BOL and a new rate for Kentucky if we want to. Now I asked your buddy, do you guys have a police report? Because anytime there's any kind of fraud of identity, any of that kind of stuff,
we're working with Travelers Insurance SIG unit, which is the
first thing. You're not letting me talk. I sit back and I listen to you through the whole speech, and
okay.
Now I'm trying to say something and you're being rude to me, and it's not cool. So I was like, hey man, I said, you guys have some kind of a police report, right? Because I've had identity stolen for myself, and the first thing I did is make a police report because that's what insurance companies want. So
I understood what you were saying, and that's why I was trying to respond to why we don't have a police report. But I can answer it. But
I mean, it's not going to matter. You guys don't have a police report, so It's your word and it's their word, right? They're gonna laugh and juggle at you. You're gonna laugh and juggle at them, and we're the middle guy getting, trying not to get screwed here. So if you had a police report, I can say, hey, you know what, Justin? Check this out. These guys are legit, man. They got a police report. They got everything, man. It sucks. But
yeah, I understand. I understand. You're talking with someone on a cell phone. You have no idea who to trust right now.
Correct.
And I understand that. And that's completely valid, brother. I understand. So, listen, they won't allow you over the phone, okay, to activate and file a stolen transportation load over the phone. It has to be done. It has to be done in person with a local PD. We've already tried. Okay, we are working with our insurance company, which has a special investigations unit specific to fraud and transportation fraud. I can forward information. We have sent him multiple emails. This is not the first load that has happened tonight. I can also, if you would like, I can send you a personal email from an actual domain from my account. You can go on to our website. We have been in business since 2021. We run.
I looked you guys up. I checked at your credit. You guys have great credit. Like, we did all that,
Okay, I understand, man. But you booked it with a guy that was posting a load under a Gmail account.
But listen to this, though, right?
Yeah.
They got the same website. They got all your guys' stuff on the Raycon. The phone number that I called you guys was on the Raycon. Your address is on the Raycon. Your website, everything that you're talking about is on your email, is on his email.
Do you know how they do that? And it's very simple, man. All they do is the same MC that they use to go book all of these loads so that they have the load information to sell to you guys. They book loads with brokers too. They have Raycons that they just copy from everybody, man. These guys aren't stupid. But I understand. You're talking to a random guy on a cell phone. Listen, what do you need from me in order to authenticate this conversation, my position, what we've already done, what we've been through today, to get you to trust me that this is a stolen load? The bad actors and the Gmail that you booked it with, they have every intention of stealing the load and not paying you, brother. I can't be more clear than that. So what do you need from me to substantiate my position and where we're at and what I'm telling you on this phone call? Because I get it, man. You're talking to a guy on a cell phone, so I don't know what you need.
I mean, we're right in the middle. We're talking to them, we're talking to you, it's the same thing. I'll answer that question, but here's what I want to take is keep talking about getting paid, right? So I don't know if you know how this works, right? When we look up a load, right, the first thing we do is run the broker through the factoring company, and the factoring company says, hey, haul the load, we guarantee we'll factor the load and we'll get paid.
Okay.
That's where I'm at with that. They said it's okay to haul the load, right? Now, I get the scamming and all that kind of stuff, right? But I could just, hit
Can I walk you through that though really quick? Because I know how it's going to end.
I'm listening.
But yeah, so yes, your factoring company does a quick check on the MC. We are absolutely, with all the major factoring companies, even the small ones, we're absolutely approved. It's a no-brainer. We have great credit. We have our pay to time is great. So they're obviously going to say, yes, we will approve this. Now, once they don't get paid, okay, they're going to request payment back from you because they've already funded, they've already released your payment. Once they don't get paid, they're going to ask why, and they're going to come back and ask for the payment back that they funded for you. Once we show them that this was a fraudulent account. So yes, you might get paid on the front end by your factoring company, but there's no doubt about it after we prove that this is a fraudulent load and a hacked account that they're going to request the funds back from you, man.
Well, the whole thing, it's a non-recourse factoring company, and that's why you pay escrow. Because when they tell you that it's okay to do it, and if they make a mistake and stuff like that, then they have to eat that. It's a non-recourse factoring company.
That's
so
okay.
what will happen?
How much did they pay you? It's a local load. How much did they pay you?
$1,500.
$1,500 for a local move?
Yep.
That wasn't a red flag for you guys?
No, you want to know why? Because I do a lot of stuff in California. and I do $800 for 10 miles hauling electric buses.
So
no,
what
it's
is
not a red
required?
flag.
What are you required to send to your factoring company in order to get payment released? A signed BOL?
Yep, they're gonna get the BOL. We're gonna go deliver it, and they're gonna sign it. If it's in Kentucky, it's in Kentucky.
Are you gonna Okay, that's fine if you go deliver the load, my man. If you deliver the load to the place on the on the BOL, that's where it's supposed to go. Then you have a better chance than sending it to a truck stop where the load's gonna disappear. I promise you that.
Well.
What's in your head, man? What do you want to do? What are you going to do? Because you seem like someone that's not going to talk like.
So in business, right? So
in business,
they said take it to Kentucky. Okay.
Who's they, brother? Who's they?
Oh, your brokering company. They hired us.
My brokering company. Okay.
Now, one thing I did do is I called Amazon to see exactly where that load really goes.
Okay.
And it's a real big confusion because Amazon says it goes to Arizona, but the broker that hired us says it goes to Kentucky.
Why do you think that is, my man?
So I don't look. Our job is not to sit back and calibrate everything. Our job is if someone hires me and it gets there.
Do you understand that there's fraud in this industry right now? Like, do you understand that?
Can you just show me any documentation that you're moving forward of some kind of fraud, just show me some kind of paperwork is all I'm asking. Something.
What?
You don't have a police report. Give me something that you emailed somebody or something that there's fraud somehow. Because right now it's your word against their word.
Okay. Very good.
In the morning, that guy said he's going to send us the BOL to Kentucky with the new Raycon.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's funny to you, but when you got drivers trying to make money and you're putting fuel in the truck and everything else, and everybody wants to joke around about this load,
I'm not joking around, man. I'm just baffled.
I mean, it sounds like you're laughing, and that's disrespect.
I'm just absolutely baffled.
I've been doing this for 25 years, so that's why I reached out to this phone number and said just continue with the email. That's why I did call Amazon. I'm trying to put 1 + 1 together, but you know what? I don't have no documentation that tells me anything else. I can't even claim it against my insurance company. I can claim it against something, right? I can write it off on my taxes of the loss. But I can't write stuff a loss if I can't show documentation. You know, if you send me documentation as a stolen load and everything else, when I do my taxes and write this whole day off as a loss and pay my driver and do everything I'm supposed to do, I can write it all off as a loss with documentation. But
if you're asking for documentation that this is proven fraud, I absolutely can get you that. That's what I'm telling you.
Fine.
So if you want me to hang up and work on that to send it to your direct email, all the things that we've done throughout since 7 a.m. this morning, I have emails back and forth with the SIG unit at my traveler's insurance on another load that was potentially stolen, and we successfully returned that back to the shipper in Wilmington, California this morning. We've had multiple carriers send us rate confirmations that were fraudulent, and we talked them to not go into the shipper to load, and we're starting to trickle in some of the ones that actually picked up, like yours. I still don't know your name. I wish I did, so I could be polite and talk to you. But I will work on sending you anything that you would need. I would just highly advise not to drop your trailer off at a truck stop in order to try to get paid. You might get paid right now, but it's going to cause a lot of issues on the back end, man. And you're feeding the scum of the earth that is out there in a legitimate industry, just ruining people's lives, man. So if you want to do that to collect on your $1,500, I get it. I am willing as a responsible broker to negotiate and settle a payment with you in order to cooperate with us, right? And get that load back to the owner of the freight, which is Amazon, so it doesn't doesn't cause thousands of people to not have their packages, so that it doesn't cause loss prevention on Amazon. Like, there's so many more. Like, there's bigger issues at hand than just the $1,500. And I understand this is a shitty place to be. I'll send you whatever you need to have from a documentation standpoint. I will send you anything you need, and I'm also willing to negotiate a settlement with you in order for this trailer not to just go missing. Now, at the end of the day, I'm not liable because it's not my load, it's not my customer, and it certainly isn't me that's booking the load. But just to be someone that's responsible in the industry, I will absolutely work on a settlement with you. So if you don't mind, I have all of the emails back and forth with our Travelers Insurance, which is the only outlet that we've had today from I should say an institution that is investigating this for us, right? It's our own insurance team that specializes in fraud and theft in the industry. So I can send you that. I can send you internal communication today of all the teams and emails and messages and all of the reports on LinkedIn. If you go into LinkedIn and see all of the communication from multiple carriers, all of our good partnerships we're posting on social media that we've been hacked. I mean, it's all over the place, man. I can absolutely send all of that to you, but I can't do anything else. All I'm telling you is you're not going to get paid for that load. You might get paid from your factoring company, but it's not. You might think it's worth it right now, but it's not worth having a load stolen and giving thousands and thousands, tens of $1,000s in stolen product to these bad guys. So that's your call at the end of the day. But send me your email, and I can send you anything you want.
Yeah. So if you can, send me that, and then what your settlement offer is, send me that too. Because I'm just trying to, just like you, I'm trying to figure all this stuff out.
Okay,
so,
fair enough. I'll work on it. And
I'm about being fair. You know, if this truly really did happen, and you're sending me some documentation, you know, then I'm not going to charge you the full $1,500. I'll see what your settlement is, and it makes sense. I know the settlement, you can write it off on the insurance, which makes sense. You know,
I can't, but understood.
I'm just trying to get it all worked out for all of us.
I understand. I will. I don't know what I'm going to compile to send you, but I have an idea of some of the things, and hopefully that provides you enough confirmation. I would implore you to do your own research, look at LinkedIn, see our following, see the commentary that has been flowing today on the hack and the reported hack on LinkedIn by multiple supporters. It's just been one hell of a day, man. And this is icing on the cake. And how many loads actually got stolen that we haven't even heard of? I don't know. So I don't know what the backlash of this is going to be, but it's not good for us. And I'm just trying to help the situation because I ultimately feel responsible because someone hacked our account. It was nothing that we did. We got hacked, and that just is happening like crazy in this industry right now, and it's brutal. So trying to be as honest and forthcoming as I can. I'll send you the information, I'll send you the settlement offer, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, and have your contact, and just so you guys can sleep tonight, I've already told my driver we're parked, it's in my yard, it's locked up, and we're gonna just sleep on all this stuff, you know, and so nothing's gonna happen. And I'll make sure I reach out to you in the morning. I'll review your email and your settlement and everything tonight. I will reach out to you tomorrow before I even make a decision. Just to be.
Did you send me his forwarded email to you? So I have his email.
Yeah, I forwarded the combo that they had with the scammer.
Okay, and then if you have his number, can you either text me his number or send him my cell phone number, please?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Thank you, guys.
I appreciate it, sir. Justin, did I not do good?
Yeah, man. Shoot, man. I gave up on them a long time ago.
Am I not a fighter, though? They can't come up with these laws and rules, and I'm not responsible and the bullshit. I've been in this motherfucking industry longer than they have, motherfucker. Shit, what the fuck you guys talking about? You're not responsible. You guys got me fucked up.
I thought you was losing up until he said something about a settlement law. I was like, oh, got him. Got him. Man, look, when you hung up on the phone, boy, they man, look, 10 seconds didn't even go by. He said, "Call back. You gotta call him back."
Oh shit! And they called from a different number, bro. This number didn't show up as a damn toll call thing. It came up with just a phone number. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I didn't merge it right away.
Oh man.
I'm like, motherfuckers, if you ain't responsible, why the fuck you guys calling back on my phone? What are you guys doing here?
Right.
And you saw he admitted like it's partly and then just like I told him. Look, it might not be your load, all that shit, but who the fuck are you guys? I don't know you from Adam. I don't know this motherfucker.
It
like,
don't even sound like they even gonna get a police report though.
Yeah, well, I knew they couldn't get their police report because you can't call in their police report. You gotta call. It's harder than that. Just like with my fucking stolen trailer, bro. I had to drive to fucking Vegas, where the motherfucker got stolen, and put in a personal police report.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm too smart for this shit, bro. Now we got a settlement now. We didn't have shit before. Just dropped the motherfucker off because you got stolen bullshit. Now we're gonna have a settlement.
Right.
He said, $1,500 for a local load? That don't show a red flag? Look, motherfucker, I do electric buses. I do fucking $800 for fucking 10 miles. Where's the red flag at?
Yeah,
do it all the time.
I do pneumatic loads for that same price.
You know what's funny? The last conversation. Hey, Justin, do you got anything to say? Don't talk to him. He's just my fucking driver. You're talking to me, motherfucker. Shit, boy, you got content forever. I'm having them email that shit to you just so you can have content for YouTube channel. You know that, right?
Right.